Hi, this is the next video. I lost count due to a concussion. I forgot if this is video number 5 or 6. So I'll just say it's the next video. Um, anyway, uh, guys and gals and hermaphrodites and all the 30 genders or the 100 genders or the 1,000 or million genders, who really cares? I'll talk about that later. Um, I am in love with this person, and it's all in a good, natural sense. It's not, I understand infatuation, I understand adoration, but actually, we are very much alike, and we it would be for her growth, and not letting her get away with anything, and but it'd be going to help her out, but to do that in love, to help her to grow and to be a stronger individual, to be the best she can be, and the best friend, a really great friend, if somebody really really loves you, is the one that's going to help you the most, and to, like I said, not get away with anything, but to do it out of love. I'm going to let her have her own choice, and that's part of love, and that's part of being a great friend. As to, it's imperative that you allow people to have their own choice and to make their own, to have their own life experiences. As just I see, um, uh, let me, if I can remember, why she puts money in front of uh, over emotional bond over herself. She puts money as the worth over herself. I'm going to explain that, as to she values money over her own, over herself. She treats herself as an object, I guess you could say. But I'm going to explain that why. But I said I'm going to explain also to talk about what happened to me. Well, because the effects that I had, it's just effects that somebody had when you're emotionally bonded with somebody, really really emotionally bonded, and a group says no, don't don't be with that person, and I'm having those effects. So it could be anybody, but I'm having these are effects that happened to me. So I'm describing the effects that are extremely harmful that happened to me by because of the ethics or super stupid evil ethics of the extremely super stupid evil people of psychotherapy. They're extremely lost. She's not extremely stupid, and people, you can say by association. It's like a lost religion where they're telling you to play with snakes or get a snake bite, or I don't know, to do something really weird in some weird, super really weird religion, super stupid religion. Uh, but people are what they are obedient to because she's involved with something that I consider extremely super stupid. And part of it is really smart, part of and very helpful. And I like to express and feed off of that and do things that are very helpful for people. But where it's extremely stupid, where it's extremely good, it is what it is. And then people are what they're obedient to. She could totally avoid this. She's an adult. She's a grown up. She can associate and understand and determine it's something extremely super stupid, and then say I'm not going to be with that group that's trying to get me to act extremely super stupid. The reason why I can say that I don't fall for it is because I don't just generally listen to a person based on their words. I listen to the results of the person based on the results and facts and truth, if you have them. And if you don't, you can try to measure out and look at it from others in history. Blah blibbity blah. And there's more to that, but and trying to make this video concise. Let me explain more of what happened. So emotionally bonded, and somebody's treating me like a science experiment. They're treating me like an object, like she did, and like they asked her to. The super stupid idiots asked her to. Now, I just was crying and crying day and night. This went on for over a year. I'm still, even when even I think about her every day. I think about her for hours. I dwell on it and think about it for hours every single day for the past over 4 years. I wake up and I can't get back to sleep because I'm immediately thinking about what happened and how I was treated, and so many things that have to do with it. And then I can't get back to sleep, so I actually have like I play Sudoku or go on my phone. I can't. I'm really really in trauma, um, and I'm really in shock. So I wake up and I can't get back to sleep. Whatever time it is, 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 4:30, 6 in the morning. I have not had 8 hours sleep like I normally did from all my life. For the past about over maybe 4 years. I do truly love her, like I said. And if she would just act normal, if she just be helpful, I'm not asking her to give up, to stop giving people therapy to be helpful, and I'm not asking her to do that. Um, I'm independent at my own job. I have money that through inventions and invention ideas that are about ready to accumulate. I'm working with the guy right now. I have many inventions, and he's looking at two inventions that he might want to invest in. So I have money coming in, and through my regular job. But family is first, and uh, but so I would stare at the ground and just breathe heavily, taking in deep draws of breath, and just really deep, as you could say, sadness, deep sadness, extreme sadness. And I would do this, and I would cry, and I got itchy nose, and uh, I would think about her every time I saw like a blue type of SUV that she had, a cruiser, PT Cruiser, with the white top. I just see that again and again. It's been 4 years. Every time I see that, I just think maybe that could be her, and it's really just really sad. I extremely hate being called a client. I extremely hate the group that she's in. I want to see them in hell. I want to see them scream and suffer in hell. I want to see their faces being melted off. I want to see them tortured in hell. I hate her group. Like, literally hate her group. Or they could be buried in sand in the desert, and elephants could be trampled on their heads, and they could be screaming. I want to see that. I extremely hate that group. I hate her group. I was never like this before. I was never like that before. It's because of how evil they have treated me, and how evil, it's extremely evil feeling that I get from her group. It's not that I want to kill people. It's just the people, whoever made this, whoever provided this, made it the way it is. It's extremely harmful to me, and it doesn't come from God. God wants people to be together. God wants families to be together. God supports people being as one. And like the atonement, it's at one. Part of it is being at one, and that's very beautiful. And I feel that I'm gonna be with her. Her father. Her father died. I'm gonna be with her. I'm gonna be with him in heaven. And if she is continuing to treat me as an object, or her sister is, or anybody else that she's connected to, I'm going to be with her dad and her aunt, and her aunt Janet, and those who treat people like objects will not. I promise you, anybody who treats somebody as an object, you will not enter in the kingdom of heaven. You're going to treat people like human beings and treat people as be one with people, not as objects, because I'm not an object. It's actually because I'm not an object. It's a fact that I'm not an object. To treat me like one is a psychopath. Like I said before. So as I'm being treated like an object, where she doesn't have to treat me like an object, she can say, "Hey, that's wrong. I'm not going to do that to you." And then I'm not going to be with a group that wants to take people apart, that doesn't want some that doesn't support that something beautiful that causes great harm, as it did. I burped. Um, and so it was crying and crying and all this stuff. I would wanted to leave her and just forget about her, But then when I would have those thoughts, I had a heart attack feeling. I do love her, and so I had this heart attack, like I was getting a heart attack. And I said, "Okay, God, I'll stick with her. I'll stick with her." At other times, I felt really faint, like I was just my body. I was standing straight up or sitting straight, whatever, but my body was like going sideways. It's like as if all the blood went to a certain part of my body, but I was still standing up straight, but my body felt like it's falling to the side. about ready to operate heavy machinery once, and I was like, screw her, forget her. And then I started feeling like I was going to pass out. I was like, okay, God, I'll stick with her, I'll stick with her. Um, and I even had a dream that about this boy, this beautiful kid. I'm not gay or anything, but he had blonde hair. When I was growing up, I had blonde hair, and she had blonde hair. The person I'm talking about, and now I have brown hair. But the kid was, let's say he was about 8 years old, and he was sitting in a chair. I have like dreams sometimes of people sitting in chairs, and he was sitting in a chair side by side with somebody, and it was like she was like would have like a person that she was supposed to be a person that says send down people from heaven to be born on earth, and I was like, hey, he's gonna be our son, and I'm like, I can see him. He's looked really nice. He looked really at peace, like he'd be a peaceful person, and a person that's really they're really glued together pretty good. Maybe, and I'm working on it. Okay, I think I got a good handle on it. I think I got a good like inner balance. Yeah, think positive on that one. But where I am, I'll just say I'm imperfect, and where I'm imperfect, a you could show, and I'm working on it, babe, dudes and dudettes. Um, I'm working on it. Be patient with me. So I keep on thinking about her year after year, day after day, hours and hours each day. If only she were to act normal. It's, to me, get her act together. Now, the next video, I'm going to tell why. Why did she treat me like a science experiment? Why did she treat me and see me as or treat me as an object? Why didn't she do what was right and stop treating me that way? And it has to do with money, and I'll explain why. Been about 12 minutes, so I'm going to go shoot over to the next video. I think we're in a video of, we're going to go into, this is number 5, I think, and we're going to go into video number 6. Here it goes. I'm going to press the button now. Boop.